A pan-Yoruba activist, Aare Kakanfo, has alleged that the Igbos are responsible for the political and economic evils in Yorubaland. In a statement published on his verified X page on Tuesday, Kakanfo refuted allegations that the Fulanis are the bone of contention in Yorubaland. Rather, he noted that the Igbos are the real enemies, emphasizing that they want to control the political and economic sphere of the Yoruba people. Kakanfo also alleged that the Igbos are sponsoring cyber attacks on Yoruba women, history and identity on social media spaces, stating that the Igbos see Yorubaland as their promised land. Really? The activists allege that they still sponsor all sorts of attacks against the Yoruba people. Kakanfo, who in recent times stated that the Igbos and Yoruba are sworn enemies, noted that this is so because of the domineering nature of the Igbos, who want to tell Yoruba men how to rule Oyo State and also claim the same rights as the Ijaws of Bayelsa. Okay? Igbo will lead Nigeria into another civil war, as according to Aare Kakanfo. His statement reads, to those who continually say Fulanis are the problem of Yoruba, how many times have Fulani called Lagos no man's land? You see, hunger wey they finish there now, they won't deviate because Igbo say they don't want protest with you. What has Lagos no man's land? What has that got to do now? I don't understand these people. Who are the now with all these things happening that this man is trying to bring out another issue now? Who are the bad people now? Tell me, between the Yoruba and the Igbos that you are talking, who are the bad people? How many Fulanis are trying to become governors, senators, and House of Representatives in Yorubaland? How many Fulanis are trying to take over the political and economic space of Yorubaland? Now that Sunday Igboho came, he said, oh, they should release Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing that made Sunday Igboho to leave Nigeria is the same thing he came back to come and meet this issue of Fulani Esme. Now these guys want to change the narrative. How many Fulanis are trying to take over the political space? How many Fulanis are sponsoring cyber attacks on Yoruba women, history and identity on social media spaces? Was it Fulani who wrote a newspaper article saying no to the Yoruba presidency? Was it Fulani who sponsored a video documentary called Aare Kakanfo Abiola, a drug baron? Was it Fulani that killed Aare Kakanfo Akintola? Was it Fulani who organized protests at the army headquarters in Abuja to ask for the military takeover of Nigeria because Tinubu won the presidency? Was it Fulani that prevented the secession clause in Nigeria's constitution? Was it Fulani that worked with the British to prevent Lagos colony from becoming part of the Western region? Only one ethnic nationality is behind all these wars against the Yoruba people in Nigeria. Yet the same ethnicity is still sponsoring all sorts of attacks against the Yoruba people to date because they see Yoruba land as part of their promised land that must be ruled and controlled by them. We have our pre-colonial issues with the Fulanis in Yoruba, but most of the evil perpetrated on Yoruba people politically and economically in Nigeria is from Igbos. Yoruba self-preservation and conservatism are the only ways to put an end to this madness of over 80 years. Oh yeah, now Yoruba people, may I can't hear waiting and think about it. Waiting this man the top. What about ritual killings, sacrifices everywhere, including kidnapping like Bomo, which have been there since 1960? What about area boys and Agberos? They are all Igbos, Abi. Well, this message is just it's fake. Quote me. By their name you shall know them. You wouldn't even blame Tinubu, but rather you take side. How could Igbo cause it? Igbo is claiming Yorubaland. Igbo want to control Yorubaland. Mr. Kakanfo, the tribalistic man. What happened to Ilorin before Fulani conquered entire Kwara State? Don't worry, your eye will soon clear. Even when Fulani go conquer Oyo State, Osun, and then you realize that Igbos are never your enemy. This man is not even serious. Igbo are also responsible for Buhari and Tinubu presidency in Nigeria. They are also responsible for APC failures in government, fuel subsidy removal, and the devaluation of Naira. You're just the smell everywhere. If you say Igbos are your problem, simply put, allow Simply put, allow them to go and live by themselves. So na Igbo they rule Kwara. Do you have economy in Yoruba land? If not, if not for the Igbo, all you know is to collect money and spend it on Owambe. Your enemy Fulani is killing you and you are calling Igbos. Hey, the Yoruba man is among the cabinets of Soludo in Anambra State. You are a tribal bigot. Your hatred for the Igbos will bring you to an end. So it is no longer Tinubu's policy responsible for the Nigeria economy meltdown. You think you are arming Igbo businesses now, but you don't even know that you are helping the Igbos build economic strength for another level of financial prosperity. Igbos thrive in hardship and persecution. The way Igbos will leave Yoruba land for Igbo land will surprise the Yorubas, and their economy will be in shambles. Then we will apologize to Igbos to who them to come back, and then about that time it will be too late. Igbo, what is your problem? Better check yourself in to any mental issue institution. Hmm. And wow, and wow, this source of this write-up is grossly questionable. Hmm. Sure, I'm doubting this statement coming from this particular person. Nothing they say can't do what's on social media. Hmm. 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 Ah. Wow. Hmm. 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 Okay, somebody say the Igbos will forever labor in vain. They should be confronted headlong. Bunch of English. Stay away from drugs. Okay. Oh. Oga, the hunger that is affecting your brain is caused by your brother Tinubu and not Igbos. Oh. Igbo this, Igbo that. Igbos here, Igbo there. If Igbos talk, problem. If Igbos keep silent, trouble. All enemies of Igbo will certainly be put to shame. They are the ones calling Igbos to come and support them. All these protests when I protest now. Like say Igbo go do now for don't change the story now. Since the Igbo can't keep quiet now, they no fit talk anything. They are looking for ways to manipulate things. Igbos they thank God say they don't get sense. Don't try it to. They would have changed it. They would have changed it from what is not to another thing. But now that they kept quiet, they are still calling their names. Oh my god. Ayema Nikao. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.